All right, hi everyone. We had some technical difficulties. I think we're being recorded right now, and
Nothing happened.
nothing happened. We're in Happy Ides of March, and I'd ask you, but I'd love to hear it again. Have you been wearing your Kagapota slippers?
I do. I love them. They are really, really comfy, and the fact that you can throw them on the washer and they came out like brand new is amazing. It's amazing.
Hygienic, fluffy.
Yeah,
They last for a
very
long
comfy.
time. I'm so glad. We wear ours all the time. Okay. Where I'm going to start today is I'm going to start with the just completed last week Academy Awards. And rather than going through, this starred Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo sang some of the songs from Wicked, and go Google, go watch. They're so good. It's so good. Okay, but what I want to talk about is the movie Anora. Anora won 4 Academy Awards. And I suspect many people have never even heard of Anora.
Totally.
And you should now. Mm-hmm. It is a modern day Pretty Woman, except unlike the total Cinderella fantasy, this is real life, and well, the fantasy doesn't always work out. Go see it. True independent film, shot in Brighton Beach, budget $6 million. For those of you who know, Woodcliff Films is one of my passions and one of my businesses, and it's just so rewarding for me to see that a good story, a well-told story, well acted, and can rise to the very top still. And you don't just need, AI and huge special effects, and wonderful acting, and it was real and took you on a trip. Mikey Madison was fabulous. She's beautiful, she's sexy, she was captivating. Mikey Madison grew up in LA, and where I'm going to go with this is interesting because in sort of doing a little research and looking, but Mikey Madison's cinematic debut was in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And for those of you who haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, see it! Quentin Tarantino's a genius. It is great, great filmmaking. And in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio are the 2 leading men. And Leo plays a Hollywood true leading man. And Brad Pitt plays his stunt double, the guy who does all the dirty work and hard stuff in the scenes and risks, his body to make the scenes work while Leo gets all the credit. And it's charming, but what that was offset against was Quentin Tarantino's retelling of the Manson murders. And Mikey Madison, at first role, winds up being one of the Manson murderers who gets burned to a crisp. In Quentin's version, the Manson murders don't happen, and Leo and Brad Pitt foil it, and it's great cinema. Go see it. But I'm also bringing this up because when you sit there and you think about it, how do people follow a maniacal nutcase like Charles Manson?
Yeah.
How does
Hate.
it happen? Hate.
Emptiness.
Yes. Others deserve to die, to be hurt. They're different. They're the enemy.
Yeah.
And they follow. Go larger. How did the German people elect Adolf Hitler. How do they start to look at him as the Messiah? That Germany's going to die without him, and power, and, well, aren't we dealing with that right now? And I know many of you will say, but there's so many of us, right? We all want. That's what's so unbelievably frightening, is that there's so many. And it begs the question, how are there so many? What are you consuming?
Yeah.
Fox News, Facebook, Meta, Twitter. What are you guys consuming? How are you being poisoned? Because basket of deplorables is very clear. You start looking group by group, and it's horrible. Actually, I want you to hold up a couple of little things. Our technical difficulties have given me an opportunity to redo. Redo. Oh, you know what? This is really cute. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with this. All right, let's start with this. One of the things that has always bothered me right along is the way that MAGA, and it's done knowingly, believe me, MAGA has, let me grab those bottom two, and then I'm going to have you be like my Vanna White. And, is there the house there also? The house is missing. Let's see. There it is. Good. Start with the house. Hold it up to the camera. Right? We've all driven around our neighborhoods to this crap. And for those of us who believe in liberty and justice, we just recoil looking at it. The way that our colors have been stolen and co-opted. So I'm a proud American. I'm wearing my red, white, and blue. I'm fighting back. Right? Here. Put the sexy girls in holding a fish and in red, white, and blue, right? MAGA. That's what we do. Look at these fine gentlemen here. We're MAGA men. Right? And then I've shown it before, but here we are. Who does this? This is who is now running our country. Firing our employees. By the way, want to hear something great? This is great. Firing Doge, federal employees, CDC. It's endless, right? Federal parks, just firing. And he's saying, I'm using my AI engine to determine who to fire. I'm using it. Okay? So, some really bright guy, thoughtful guy, here, you can hold it up. I need to actually look at it and read it really quick, and then you could show it. Said, let me utilize Muskrat's AI engine and pose a question. What is the likelihood from 1 to 100 that Trump is a Putin-compromised asset? Use all publicly available information from 1980 on. Go ahead. And what did Grok come up with? Weighing this, the financial ties, decades long, opaque, and substantial, intelligence suggesting Russian intent, and Trump's unwavering refusal to criticize Putin despite attacking allies tilt the scale. Here. The lack of transparency, e.g., hiding tax returns, seizing interpreter notes after Putin talks, amplifies suspicion. No smoking gun proves direct control, but the useful idiot scenario, where Trump's ego and debts make him unwittingly pliable, fits the evidence. Elon Musk's AI engine implicates Trump, says, "You're fired." This is Hal Mintz and Raquel. Thumbs up for Feet Up. Thank you.
Thank you.